Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on the old stream farm. Yeah, right, we are going to continue with where we were yesterday, and we've got all the hay bales to move. I have decided, I kind of recorded today later, just on the off chance like people commented on like the trailer situation, and but I can't kind of leave it any longer because my kids will be up soon and they'll literally hog all the Wi-Fi. So I've kind of got to get on with it. So what I'm going to do, because these hay jobs have taken 4 episodes now, I think it's 4 episodes. We're going to just rent an auto load trailer just to get rid of 2 of these contracts. We've still got 1 more contract to go. The silage contract, so we need to be getting on with this job rather quickly. So yeah, we're just going to do this. Like I said, I'm not trying to use anything new. It's meant to be an old school series. I just couldn't warrant taking the skid steer all that way, but it does mean that we will be looking to get a tractor at some point with a front loader. Wrong one, that's the repair one. I want to come in here. So if we just go into bale loaders now, I could rent like well, anything really, but I'm just gonna use this. We'll get it in black so it looks like it. I can say I know. Oh, I nearly pressed the wrong button then. But yeah, I just want to get this hay over and done with. We've been in October now for a few episodes, and I really want to get out of it. So we'll do the rest of the silage contract in another month. Do you know what I mean? We'll get that done in November, but we need to get this hay done. It's ready to go. We can get paid for it. I've just gone completely the wrong way. I've just realised I've just gone the wrong way. There we go. This should be a bit of a shortcut. There we go. But yeah, like I said, it's not that I'm wanting to use anything new or anything like that. I just kind of want to get this hay job out of the way because we've been at it for so long now that I feel like it's the only... I think it's the best way of doing it, to be honest. Can't see anything because of these trees. Yeah, it's looking like today we're gonna get paid some money. I'm still umming and ahhing about buying that John Deere tractor, you know. Yeah, the John Deere is something I'm kind of still looking at getting. The only issue is I had that one in the last time we did the old school series on the old map, and I am trying to do things a little bit differently. Obviously, the way the series starts and the kind of machinery does limit us to what we can use. I say we're not trying to do like a vintage let's play. It's just an old school. I think that is on the right option. Find out in a minute when we pass. If not, we need to... Nope, it wasn't on the right option. Right, let's go and get as many of these as we can. I think this holds 28. Like I say, I know it's a newer style trailer, but this is just to keep the series moving along now. I don't want to keep being in 1 month for too long, and we have been in this month for a long time. A lot longer than I initially would have planned. I'd like to try and do like 1 month per episode, but the problem is with having seasonal growth turned on, that's not possible. The only way I could do 1 month per episode is if we turn seasonal growth on. But I'd like seasonal growth because otherwise I end up having all my crops ready in winter. I don't know how it works. I always start off right and then I always end up with it ready in winter, so... Seasonal growth for me just gives you that little bit extra challenge where you've got to get it done within time. There's none down there. Trying to get some of the furthest away ones. Could have started at that end, to be honest. Although saying that, by the look of it, guys, we are not going to fill this trailer. We are not. We've not filled this trailer with this field. That's fine. There's no way I'm going to the other field for 3 bales. Not a chance. So we'll take these 3. We'll take these 25, sorry. And then we'll go over to the other field. And the sell point is this building just down here. You see the white building in front? Just to the left of that building. This is the animal dealer. So as you can see, we are about to finish one of the contracts already. Like I said, if I'd have done it with the front loader, we'd have maybe done 1 bale by now. I say auto loads have the use, even in the older style series. If it just helps us with contracts, I'm not going to buy an auto load. Our farm will be done properly, but for contracts, I feel like this trailer will quite happily do the job. Now there is a mod out there that lets you turn any trailer into auto load. I've just had issues with it in the past, which is why I haven't used it. I think it's Y then Y, innit? Y and Y, yeah. There we go. And we've almost completed the next one. 97% done for the next one. So that is fantastic. There we go. That's kind of what we needed. We'll go and get the rest of them bales off that other field, and we should be good to go to complete 38 and 43. Now we do obviously have a couple of contracts left. They're just like spraying and fertilizing and liming and stuff. We'll get them done as and when. If we end up missing them, we end up missing them. I didn't expect these 3 contracts to take quite so long. These fields don't look quite so big on the map, and then when you start working in them, you realise just how big they actually are. Right, I can see the field. There we go. Right, so that should be just about done. There we go. Let's get as many of these as we can. Hopefully we can pick them all up, but I've got a feeling we're not going to be able to. But we'll soon find out. I'm going to start at the top of the field, guys. That way, if I do have to come back, I don't have as far to travel to get a couple of bales. So if we do it like this, we grab them all. We are gonna make some really good money from this contracts. I know they've been very. I don't really want to say slow doing. I think it doesn't help that I went and did the other field. I went and did the silage contract at the same time. If I'd have maybe left it and left the silage contract for later, I think maybe that would have been better. That field does need baling. Right. I don't think we're going to get them all on here. Oh, we might do. Yeah, we will. We will. Ignore me. We will. I just thought there was more bales than that. I know yesterday when we were baling, we had a lot of bales. I did genuinely think, yeah, there's less bales on 43 than there was on 38, and I'm actually quite surprised at that. I did genuinely think there was more bales on the other one. Sorry, my steering wheel just tabbed off. I touched my side panel to turn the lights on, and I lost all resistance on my steering wheel. Right, 24 bales. So yeah, we've got two bales less, was that? No? 1 bale less? I can't. Do you know something? As daft as it sounds, I wasn't paying that much attention. And I know I said how many bales we had on this trailer, but I didn't remember. I didn't say it like I wanted to remember it. I just kind of said it because I was reading it and... Yeah. Right. We only need to sell half a bale. We literally need to sell half a bale. But we are going to sell every single bale here, guys. Every single one is going to be sold. And the reason we're going to sell every single bale is because we want the money. We're not going to get more land if we keep, you know, if we keep the hay. We can feed the grass. We can feed the cows grass. By the way, the cows and sheep need food. Like, desperately need food. I did check it yesterday off recording. And everything needs food. There we go. We made £10,082 off them two. That was just off the bales. Then we made 10,000 and there you go. We're now up to £40,000. £40,000. That is absolutely amazing. Now we do need to get the other field baled as well today, guys. That is, we need to get it baled and then we need to get it wrapped. But baling has to come first. We've still got our field to bale as well yet. We haven't even finished with that one yet. I'm gonna keep this trailer for the night as well. We're gonna take it into November as well, guys. Just because we've got that other silage contract to do, we're gonna sell all that silage. Yeah, we're gonna sell it all. So I'll keep this, like I said, just because it keeps the episode going along. I think I'd have maybe loaded about 10, 11 bales by now otherwise. Which way are you going, car? This was the only problem with doing these fields. They are so far away. Like, so far away. It takes forever to drive to them. Which is why I've kind of just been chatting as we've been doing it. Yeah, that basically just paid us £30,000. Just over £30,000. That's how much we've now made. I think the last 3 episodes were worth £30,000. And we've still got the silage contract to do, which again is £10,000 to complete the contract, and then there's whatever we can sell the silage for. I genuinely think that we are in the money on that one. I'll leave the beacon going because we've got quite a long trailer. We need to get a sprayer, that's for sure. We do need to get a sprayer for our field. Yeah, I just want to get a bale in the sheep, and I want to get a bale in the cows just so we can change day. Yeah, we're not going to be able to change the day otherwise. They'll all run out of food, and if they run out of food, they'll go to 0 hell, and then they'll just be really slow at giving us wool and value for meat. So it'll only take a couple of minutes, I think. See what I mean though about driving that map? It is just so long. I could have jump cut it. I never even, you know something? I never even thought to jump cut it. I didn't even cross my mind to even try and think of it. That's what I'm like sometimes. I'm just so forgetful. Right. That's it. We need to get a... grass bale. I am trying to concentrate at the same time. Same time as trying to not mess this up. Like I say, it would have been nice to have kept some hay because the cows would have preferred the hay. I absolutely love this little Massey Ferguson skid steer. Absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. I'm so much better with this one than I am with some of the others. Right, let's get that into there. Yeah, they don't take a lot of grass, to be fair. I genuinely hate having that auto load drill on the farm because I know it's not good. But like I say, it just serves a purpose at the moment. Next time I won't do 3 contracts at once. That's where I went wrong. Saying that, when you've got to travel that kind of distance, it's nice doing a couple over there. Because then when you move the equipment, it's more of a valid reason for doing it. Right, there we go. If I go and sleep now, we'll make this November and we can get on with some silage bales. Just going to put this away over there. Like that. Look at that. Just thought about doing that. Right, where is the sleep trigger in this house? I know it's... there it is. I always forget where it is. Right, we'll make it 8 o'clock and then we'll go and look at getting this silage. Or at least baled anyway. Ooh. Right, I have made a slight mistake. My baler is in my personal field. I don't want it in my personal field. I need to go and do the contract. Right. I'm not really sure what's going on with this tractor. It's supposed to do 27 mile an hour. I'm only doing 21. Yeah, I did actually do a tiny little bit of this beer, didn't I, love? But I reckon we'll be alright. I actually put 72% of a bale in there. I tell you what, give me 1 second. I know this sounds daft, guys, but give me a second. I just want to finish this bale. Just want to finish this bale, and in that way we don't have to worry about it. There we go. Right, I don't know where I'm going on this map. I'm gonna try and hopefully get the right place. I've gone completely wrong here, and Jesus Christ, why am I going this way? Why didn't I just go the way I knew? Right, it's France, innit? So we need to be on the opposite side of the road. That's the one. We need to be on the wrong side of the road. There we go. Right, there's the field there. Oh, I can get to field 17 from my farm. I have to go down the side of field 3 and 4. I'm just looking on the minimap now because I saw a dirt track. I can get to that fact. Did not know. Oh, no, I can't. Sorry. No, I can't. There's a river. It was the way it was looking on the minimap. I genuinely thought you could get to this field via my farm. I was wrong. Although I don't think that was any quicker or any longer than to get to this. Gate is somewhere around here. Yeah, that was actually pretty quick, to be fair. Right, time to get the radio turned on, guys, and get this baling done. I hate doing these small round square, these small round bales. They fill up really, really quick. Yeah, as I say, guys, I'll get the radio turned on, and we'll hopefully try and get all this done in the next few minutes. As you can see, guys, we have got quite a lot of this field done. But yeah, my time lapse, yeah, as you know, I only like to have a certain maximum amount of time for the time lapse, and yeah, we were almost at that limit then. I could have gone for like another 10 seconds or something daft, but it's kind of not worth it. We've got a few patches scattered about as well, which I would like to try and pick up as well. I suppose we'll try and pick it up depending on how close we are to the next bale. Like if you look just there, just in front to our left, there's quite a bit of grass. It didn't get windrowed. I wouldn't mind, but this field got windrowed twice, and it still managed to miss that bit with the worker. But as you can see, these bales are going to take a long time. What I've decided to do, guys, is rather than bring the slow machinery here, what I may do off recording is I may start wrapping some of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the auto load trailer and I'm going to bring it over here. And I'm going to basically take the bales back to the farm. We're going to wrap them on the farm because I can put the wrapper on the back of the Massey Ferguson. Well, I can put the wrapper on the back of this Ford actually, and then I can use the skid steer to load and unload. I think that's going to be a lot easier than messing around trying to bring a skid steer here, a tractor here, the trailer here, you know what I mean? Overall, I think it'll be a lot quicker to do it that way. I know it does mean that we'll technically be wrapping on the farm, but it's not the end of the world. It's only because we've got a crappy little baler. And it is a crappy little baler, and you know, I know some people won't like me using the word crappy on a video, but it is. It does 125 centimetre bales. It's okay for what it does, but there's nothing wrapper wise old school to use big square balers or anything like that. So we are stuck with that one wrapper. That is the only wrapper we can use. Our only other option would be to make silage in a bunker, but when you're doing a baling contract, that's not possible. So yeah, that's probably going to be what we do. We'll probably take the bales back to our farm. We'll wrap them on our farm, and then I think that makes sense to do it that way, to be quite honest. I really do. But there's a few little tufts. There's probably about another bale's worth with all the little tufts that I've missed. But I can't go fishing for all them tiny little bits on recording. Otherwise we'll end up having no time to do anything else. Bad enough going back for this bit that I missed. I pressed the accelerator just a fraction too early, and that's why we missed that bit of grass there. But as you can see, what we've got, three and a half swaths left to do. We've got a lot of bales off this field though, guys. We have got a lot of bales. Now we've made a total of 61 bales. I don't think that's this session. I think that includes the... We did straw, didn't we? And we did our grass field. But yeah, it'd be nice to know how many bales we did. We can probably work it out off recording when I pick them up. Yeah, that way then in the next episode, I will, like I say, I will wrap some of them. We're not gonna, the wrapper's not quick. But I will probably get the majority of them done, and then in the next episode we can just do the final couple, go and sell, then this contract is completely done. It's nearly 9 AM in November. I know one thing though, guys, we're going to have to go and get a sprayer and stuff ASAP. I'm sure we've got some other work to do as well on our farm. We should do. We might have a pallet ready for the pig feed. Everything in that open greenhouse is for the pig feed only. It's the only way I'm going to do pigs. The pigs need a lot of work, and when you're doing a small series like this, it's just not possible to do it on a bigger scale. What I'm thinking of doing though, guys, just so you're aware, I'm thinking of doing this old school series until Court Farms comes out. I was going to keep Valley Springs and then end Valley Springs when Court Farms come out. What if I'm thinking of taking the old school series over to Court Farms when it comes out? Everyone's going to play Court Farms, that's for sure. And I'm thinking that when the time comes, we're going to do Court Farms as old school. But we'll start with a bit of money on it that way, because I think some of the fields are going to be quite big. I'm not 100% sure. I can only say from the images that everybody else has seen. But we might start with a bit more equipment and money than we normally do. Or we'll play on an easier economy if we're going to do an old school series. Like I say, old school, what I class, is anything up to the year 2000, and it does include homemade. So you could have a guy, you could have a guy make a homemade trailer in 2020. We can use that because it's homemade. It's not mass production. As you can see though, guys, we have completely done this, and I am going to leave this episode here. As I say, I'm going to go and get the baler, and I'm going to basically wrap them all on the farm, and then kind of skips a little bit then, do you know what I mean? Because like I said, our wrapper is mega slow. You've all seen it in the previous old school series. It is really slow, and I don't want to keep wasting my time, you know what I mean? So what I'll do is I'll get these bales moved to the farm. I'll wrap a couple off record. Well, I'll wrap a few off recording. I'll leave it so we've got a few to do in the beginning of the next episode, and then we've got then we can get on with November in general, whatever we have to do in November. But for now, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody watching the episode, and until next time, I'll see you all later on.